Let's compare these compact Ozzi Gear chairs with all of these different options. Now, the way that we're going to be comparing all of these chairs is by simply just opening all of them up and then talking through some of the pros and cons so that you can see why we believe this Ozzi Gear chair is better than all of them. Let's start off with this foldable chair. So straight off the bat, these guys are quite heavy. Now, they're easy enough to open up. Bit of Velcro off. Like that. Easy enough to set up somewhat. Let's look at comfort. Super upright, which is good for smaller, I guess, periods of sitting down. So that's that. Next up, we've got these stools. Now, they are super lightweight, but what we have found is that they are prone to breaking. So this mechanism in the center here, just not super durable. If you're going to use it for extended periods of time, they definitely are prone to breaking. However, let's have a bit of a sit on this and see exactly how that goes. So to open it up, just extend it. That honestly takes 2 seconds. But yeah, so you just sit on it like so. So obviously there's no back support with this chair at all. It's a stool, it's not a chair. On uneven surfaces like this one, you kind of rock back and forth and it doesn't feel all that stable. But it's definitely a lightweight option, but not something that I personally would choose to sit in for extended periods of time. Alrighty, next up, let's look at another compact option. A lot of you guys have probably heard of or you've seen advertised online. Now, the big difference that we have between these chairs and our chairs is that ours have no loose parts. However, these have completely loose parts. So you've got to fumble around a little bit, as I'll probably demonstrate now, so you can see exactly sort of the time involved with setting these ones up. Have a look at this. So we've got all of these loose parts, which click in. And now it's to put the actual canopy around the chair. Really need to pull quite hard. It's fucking awkward. There you go. So let's have a sit down on this one. Oh, that hurts. So I sat right down on that center pole, which is not at all ideal. I should quickly demonstrate. So they've got that center pole there in the middle that's come off now. As I went to sit down, I actually just completely made contact with that, which was not nice. But that's the bottom of the chair, and down there is the center poles. So if I sit down on it, I'm sitting right on that center pole, which it's definitely not ideal. It's definitely not all that comfortable. Look, I would say they're comfortable for the back part of the chair, but definitely the underneath. Not something that I would want to sit on for longer than 5 minutes at any given time. Another thing probably worth noting is for anyone who's a little bit older, who's got knees that, they're not what they used to be 10, 20, 30 years ago, these are definitely in a bit more of a compromising position if you have knees like that. So trying to get up, you can see my knees are completely bent on this one. So I've actually got to, really try and potentially struggle if I'm a bit older to get up and out of this chair. Now, lastly, we've got two of the more common chairs that I guarantee most of you guys can find in your garage. Big, bulky, and heavy outdoor chairs. So definitely a lot heavier. Setup should be relatively easy on these. Also, just extend them out. Quite comfortable. Now, definitely these bigger chairs are very, very comfortable. That is 110% what they've been designed for. When it comes to packability, compactness, lightweight, they're definitely not your go-to. So if you've got a car where you don't maybe have a lot of room, or you're conscious of how much stuff you can take, these chairs are definitely troublesome, and that's exactly why we created our chair. Now let's demonstrate opening up an Ozzi Gear chair. We'll take a seat in it, we'll compare all of the aspects, being compactness, comfortability, how lightweight they are, and how easy it is to open up. Got one of our Ozzi outdoor chairs. As you can see, that is honestly not that much bigger than a water bottle. We've designed them to be compact because we needed a chair that we could honestly take with us wherever we went, and that's exactly what these are. So let's open it up. You undo that Velcro strap, the legs of the chair will just extend and click into place like that. You'll then have all of the arms. There'll be 4 arms that you've got to extend. So this in a clockwise rotation, do that. Extend, extend. And then for the back of the chair, you've got an additional 2 pins, which is going to create the back rest of the chair. So you've just got to give it a bit of a pull. Click it in. Click it in. And then you're good to sit. So now, what are the differences? So compared to the stool over here, you've got back support, and it's super, super comfortable to sit in for however many hours you need to sit in your chair. Compared to this guy here, we're more compact, more lightweight, and I would argue a lot more comfortable because of that reclined hammock-like seating position that we've designed. Now, in terms of these more compact, loose part chairs, like I said, the comfortability of that, I sat on the central part of the chair, which was not at all comfortable. The overall sort of pack up, I think this one also weighed quite a bit more. Our chair weighs 1.5 kilos, whereas this one was about 4-5 kilos. And the overall setup, we've got no loose parts. This one has all loose parts. There's nothing to connect on our chair. And in terms of comfort, I'll show you side on. So you can see like that, we're nicely laid back, but we're not sitting on anything in the middle of the chair. It's a nice hammock-like seating position. And then obviously, the last one to compare it to are the traditional big, bulky, heavy chair. As I mentioned, these guys are extremely comfortable, but there's a time and a place where you need something more compact and more lightweight, which is exactly what our chair is. And to be completely honest, like, I find our chair more comfortable. It is just super, super easy and relaxing to sit in. I could sit in here all day long. And yeah, I hope that gives you guys some good insight into all of the different outdoor chairs that you guys can currently find on Google or from any other brand, or helps you make an informed decision as to why the Ozzi Gear chair simply beats them all. So if you'd like one, buy it from our website. We've got free shipping on all orders, and you can bundle and save when you buy more. Get yours today.